I'm not reading all that.
I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things MrBeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health.
Mr. Beast, make the boss call. I mean, bro, my only problem with the Ava situation is Nico. For some reason, Nico's trying to make the situation like a whole different thing. He's like, oh, why is it nobody condemning Ava like they condemn Sketch? My nigga, you were condemning Sketch. You were condemning Sketch too. Like that's so hypocritical. He was the main nigga. Besides Bruce, he was the main nigga that was on the front lines, throwing grenades, artillery shells, right? Getting a big ass minigun, shooting at niggas, throwing shots at Sketch. Yes, Nico, bro. I mean, he's a cuck. He's like watching his girlfriend get fucked. He's a cuck, and I'm not gonna lie, he's also a weirdo. He's a weirdo too. This could really end Mr. Beast's career if it's true that he knew that Ava was a PDF file and he did nothing about it and didn't condone Ava for her behavior. This could hurt his career.
So recently, Mr. Beast became the most subscribed to person on the entire platform. Year after year, he has consistently dropped some of the biggest videos on YouTube, and he's the type of guy that really prides himself on avoiding any sort of controversy around his name. And in general, it seems like he really just wants to have fun while helping people out and making these different big ideas of his come to life.
Yo, it
but
takes
one
months
controversial
for him
topic
to
around him
come up with
and
idea.
his brand has been one of his best friends, Chris. Chris has been with Jimmy since the start of his days on YouTube and is actually one of his childhood friends. And over time, the audience came to know and love Chris like they do many of the other recurrent people on the channel. Well, you might remember last year we talked about Chris in a highly controversial video posted by SunnyV2, and the main topic being discussed in this video was Chris becoming, well, Chris with a K, and transitioning from a man to a woman. Needless to say, the reception for this video was really all over the place. Over the years, people had come to know Chris as a married Christian family man, so many fans and critics alike did find his...
To be fair, besides Mr. Beast and the other guy, I forgot his name. Alan? Something like that. Hold on. Chandler, yeah. Beside Mr. Beast and Chandler, I did not give a fuck about the other guys.
Transition to be a little bit jarring, including Nick Merckx, who has been very vocal about his opinions. Now, Mr. Beast has made it beyond...
Nah, I don't know. Look, I'm gonna keep pausing. Yes, I don't care. You keep pausing. How you make a 13-minute video, an hour long? Cause I can. With the whole Nick Merckx shit, yes, I get that you don't like trans people, but bro, oh my god, like every day, like bro, I got it the first time, bro. I got like the first time you said you didn't like trans people, I got it. When he got your skin removed from COD, I got it. With Nick Merckx, bro, the first time you said you didn't like trans people, I got it. You don't have to repeat it multiple other times. We got it, bro. We got it.
Unclear
oh God,
that Chris is
bro.
His
Like
day one
I get
best
tired
friend,
of bro.
And you
The
always
prices.
support him.
I don't know.
Even express
Hold on. Never mind.
Displeasure towards people who had bad things to say about Chris and claiming that he is an amazing parent. Even till this day, it's like constantly a huge topic of discussion online, because not only is it such a hot topic in general, but he's also involved with the biggest YouTuber in the world.
This shit from
and now Chris is once again being discussed, and it seems like their past is coming back to haunt them in the form of some strange tweets. Above that, there's also some more recent allegations that point towards Chris having a Dr. Disrespect type of relationship with a fan. First, let's talk about this video that recently came out and now went viral that shows old tweets from Chris back in the 2017 to 2018 range.
Yo,
this video
2017 is really new. That is
immediately
new.
Connects Chris with a person named Shadman, who is known for his explicit drawings online.
Yo, people were talking about Shadman. Yeah, he drew EDP type shit on God.
Apparently got famous for depicting.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, they exposed him for not being a buff person. He's just a skinny twink. Like, he wants to be buff. That's his personality. Yo, why does Juice Slap, bro? I want it now. I want it
depicting all
now.
kinds of disgusting things in these
I've never
drawings,
seen one of his drawings.
including underage individuals in these illustrations doing
Oh.
vile things.
Oh.
Like anyone who thinks
like
this
orange
stuff is
juice, but
okay
sour
needs to
after.
be thrown under the jail with the likes of EDP.
Under the jail is
Basically,
too, like, it's too graceful. In my opinion, bro, if you're doing stuff with a minor, under the jail is too nice. We need you to go to hell immediately, right? Once you get your sentencing, we need to send you to death row and get you gone immediately. Under the jail is too nice for some of them.
weirdos use this art angle as a bypass
Now
to
this
enjoy.
shit like Sour Patch Kids.
Though the legality of it does still
an
seem
orange.
kind of vague to
Bro,
me.
I want to
Basically,
try
back
it
in the
now.
day, Chris posted a ton about Shadman and even
His shit Shad Base, SHAD B, or bro, is this shit still active? Send this nigga to prison now, yo! Oh my god, send this nigga to prison now.
had his artwork up at his house in the background of an old Mr. Beast video.
Oh!
He also posted several tweets about enjoying
Wait, hold on. What he said? Nothing gets my knob a cranking like a log.
enjoying this type of artwork
That looks good for a what?
in general, and other suggestive posts about various cartoon characters. And even though most of these posts are like 7 years old at this point, at the time he was still a 21-year-old man, and this isn't just like some racist stuff or something that there could be like more gray.
Nah. Wait, hold on. And Mr. Beast still left them on there? Nah. Yeah, I'm just saying that. Anyway, let's keep watching.
Or you could say, oh, that was just like part of the times back then. This is some weird shit that he was interested in to a massive extent. Like a grown man hanging a picture on their wall of this nasty stuff takes quite a bit of premeditated thought. So obviously people already thought that that was very strange of him, but it's really nothing compared to this more damning
He times me out all the time, but
people are claiming to have exposed.
You know, I am a strong believer of an eye for an eye, but look, he may have called you a bitch, but you don't need to call him a bitch back. Now, if he killed your brother, in my opinion, if he has two brothers, you kill both of his brothers. An eye for two eyes. In GTA though, in GTA.
Chris for having an inappropriate relationship with a 13-year-old fan when he was 20 years old.
Oh.
And that this online communication continued for several years. Shout out to this man Prism, who is the first one to bring this to light. So there's this kid who goes by the nickname Lava GS Online, and it seems like he was a massive Mr. Beast fan back in the day, and even got to work for Jimmy at some point in the past helping with his gaming channel. It seemed like over the years they developed several channels of communication, from Snapchat to Twitter messages, Discord DMs, and private gaming sessions. Which, let me just pause the video right there and say that I already have a problem with that. Unless someone is like your cousin or related to you in some way, there is absolutely no reason that a 20-year-old needs to be having all these different private conversations with someone who's in middle school. Like, a 20-year-old should be out there enjoying their life, trying to do new things with people their age. And
Hell nah, nigga, I stay home all day.
obviously,
I stay home all day, I'm not gonna lie.
Is going to have some fans who are kids, and so it's
Type
obviously
shit.
the adult's responsibility to
JJK
not be in
season
like
2,
constant communication
Sukuna
with
versus
them.
Mago-
It's really not that
fight
hard.
was
Either
mid.
way,
I did not
he felt
see it
so
yet.
comfortable with
Don't
Chris,
ruin it.
to the point that he was asking him about his addiction to adult cartoons.
What
And they
the
were having a lot of
fuck?
inappropriate banter publicly on
Check
Twitter when
again.
Lava was only 14.
Guys, we are so close to our goal. Oh my god. One more Patreon and I'm releasing my nudes. And this is the part I have a problem with. This isn't a group chat. This is literally just him and this other guy that he's been talking to and that he's friends with online. Lava says, I'm your first Patreon, big boy. And
Big boy
he
is
shows that
crazy.
he donated him
Big boy is crazy. Calling another man
some
big boy
money. He
is
donated,
crazy.
like $1 or something. So it's not enough to meet the goal. And he says, but not $5. Pathetic. Just kidding. Kissy face. I'll tell you what it means. It means that you're telling him.
Why
that
is he
needs to
flirting,
donate
yo?
$5
Yo, he always isn't that not weird?
so you can release your or whatever. He says, wait till my Twitch revenue comes in, winky face. And of course, it continues. He says, check again, and he tags you, I think. At least that must be you, or he's tagging you. And of course, he says, I posted some fire news for you. Please no share. And this is someone that you're talking to that is, please.
Yeah, this about to set the LGBTQ community for back 20 years. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's times where you joke with people who watches you, but this right here, this is too far. Like joking about sending nudes.
Two had a close enough relationship
nah,
where Chris felt comfortable making
they just
these
gotta
adult
learn,
jokes
like, yo,
towards
it's
him.
too,
And at
like,
the very
bro,
worst,
there's
he's
different
literally
type of
flirting with a
families.
14-year-old on the timeline. But by the time Lava would turn 16, he would apparently even meet up with Chris at some point. And he even talked about this extensively on like a Mr. Beast Discord server.
Mr. Beast
now,
had
I do
Discord
want to make
server?
it clear that this guy Prism, who made this video, spoke privately with this Lava guy. And Prism claims that Lava's statement is that nothing bad ever happened when they met up back in the day, and that basically their relationship never really got inappropriate. And as I'm editing this video, guys, Lava actually took to Twitter to make his own statement about the situation, where he says, these videos are massive lies and twisting the truth. Ava never did anything wrong and just made a few edgy jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of. Can you do me a favor?
Like, when I was reading this statement right here, bro, where's the part? Ava never did anything wrong and just made a few edgy jokes. Like, this part right here really threw me off. Those are not edgy jokes. That is just weird.
And comment on these videos and tell them to stop.
All y'all are
lies.
scammers. You
The
see, like, that's
situation
an
takes
edgy
away from
joke.
Children who are actively being exploited every day online. I'm not a victim of anything being claimed in these videos.
Nah, you got groomed, my boy.
Mind, that's after this.
Bro. People don't realize they got groomed until they're much older. Right now, like, I'll give him about 5 more years when his brain fully developed. He's gonna realize he was groomed.
Morning, he removed all affiliation with Mr. Beast from his Twitter page. And now we have yet another update where Keemstar has jumped into the picture. He says that Mr. Beast connected him with this guy Lava directly, and that Lava is denying all of these allegations, and now claiming that him and Chris did not have any sort of private interactions, and that when he went to meet up with Chris, that apparently his entire family and the Mr. Beast crew were present. I ran Discord with Kris Tyson when I was 13. Edgy and appropriate jokes were said. That's it. So take with that what you will. And you guys already know, if there was going to be one person to defend Chris in this entire situation, it was going to be that fool Ethan is online, who last time we caught up with him was pretty much defending the sick people.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He is hideous. Right? Bro, I'm not trying to bully him, but sometimes you gotta recognize when somebody's ugly. Damn.
That they catch.
I know I'm ugly, you feel me? But I'm not hideous now. He looks like Dream, in my opinion.
On predator poachers. So here he was trying to watch the video on stream where Chris got exposed for liking that very strange artwork.
God, I hate how this is formatted like a commentary video and it feels like it was edited by AI.
If you still think this is a coincidence, the next season will definitely change your mind. On January 25th, 2019,
Sometimes Speaks to watch the long-form videos crazy. He could go to Japan and he still wouldn't pull. Yo, that is a crazy thing to say, bro. He probably can't get a female, so that is a crazy thing to say. Because, every ugly white man goes to Japan to get them an Asian lady. That is a crazy thing to say because that's true.
Stop skipping. No,
that's
because
true.
The synopsis of the video is Ava used to like Shadman in 2017. Don't watch that fucking dog shit video. So bad. Such an awful and terribly formatted video. Literally the worst fucking YouTube video I've seen in a long time.
So from the start, you can tell that this guy Ethan feels some sort of
he
personal
feels some type
connection
of way
to the call out in that video.
He feels some type
the
of
sheer
way,
amount
bro.
of anger
That shit
you can
hit him
see
in the
pulsing
heart
through his very tired
directly.
face. To me, kind of tells the whole story of what his opinion is about to be. Yes, that video that he was watching, it wasn't like the best made video I've ever seen, but it's something that I would expect from kind of like a novice commentary channel. And I do think it was very important for kind of kicking off this expose. But let's hear what Ethan thinks.
Literally just to be like, Mr. Beast's friend 7 years ago had some inappropriate tweets that were a really bad look. You're avoiding the video?
Yo,
That's
oh my god, his eyes are so sucking in. What the fuck he do all night? He looks like he looks like he's forcing himself to stay up. Just go to sleep. His eyes are so sucking in.
the whole point.
Oh my god.
What am I avoiding?
The truth that it doesn't matter that it happened 7 years ago.
Yeah, it
this
don't
guy
matter
was
if
into
it
some
happened 7
absolutely
years ago.
diabolical shit.
Didn't like most of the internet at the time with Shadman? Yes. For some reason, yes.
So his excuse for this disgusting behavior is that apparently most of the internet, they were fucking with this nasty loser who was making these disgusting drawings. I mean, first of all, that just has to be a blatant lie. And to me, the shit he was into is just like inexcusable. I don't give a
Yo,
when it happened. He was already
yo, chat, right? I went on Shatman page. I'm not gonna lie to you. I seen Starfire, Raven, and Blackfire. Legs tied up, coochie out, butthole puckering. That nigga is sick.
I don't need to see the whole thing. It's bad. It's a bad video.
And I think that he's claiming it's a bad video because politically it doesn't align perfectly with him.
I'm sorry. It was 7 years ago.
You know how many times
7
this
years
guy
ago?
Ethan has likely judged people for things that they did more than a decade ago just because they do not align with him politically? Like, that seems to be his whole shtick, is that if you're a conservative, because he's very obviously a big-time liberal, well, it's just
He's a liberal?
He's never going to give you the benefit of the doubt. He's going to take your words and misconstrue
You
them.
see, this is why I don't understand, right? Right, this not even on the shit was planned. This not even like on no political things. Like, why is everybody so extreme to the left or right side? Like, bro.
Them. But when it's someone who's on his side of history, well, he's going to ride with them to the very end.
I don't want to see it. It's irrelevant. That doesn't make it okay. It's not relevant, though. Is that a gross thing to do? Is it unacceptable? Yeah. But, like, the anti-cancel culture warriors all of a sudden are like, wait, liking tweets from 7 years ago. Why are we even talking about Mr. Beast's friend? Because she's Mr. Beast's friend.
Yeah, and Mr. Beast has the biggest platform literally in the entire world.
Since this time...
They're saying Mr. Beast covered it
Chris
up,
transitioned.
though. In
He's
my
now
opinion.
Ava.
And that's fine, but it doesn't just absolve you of all the nasty shit you were doing before you
Bro,
transitioned.
body
To give you
be
an idea
sleep.
of how
That's the only
long
thing.
ago this
That's not
was.
gonna make me
Stop
feel
being
hungry.
defensive
Type
and follow
shit.
Chris on Twitter.
Hey, it be like
Dude.
that.
This was a completely different time.
I did that back
I
in
was
my
in
days
high
a couple
school
of
when
times.
This happened. I had no idea who
But
fucking
nowadays,
Mr.
I
Beast
just
was,
figure
and
out what
neither
to
did
cook.
Mr. Beast. He wasn't even around. What are you saying?
I think that the point they're trying to make is that every single time this type of topic comes up, whether it's someone actually like trying to talk to someone who's underage or just having this type of peculiar behavior, you always seem to be on the side where you are literally rushing to defend
Check
the person
this-
who's just
this
being
call for a
absolutely
vid?
disgusting.
Are you trying to cancel Mr. Beast too? Because he had that in his living room. It was in Mr. Beast's living room. Should he be canceled too? You can't ever defend Mr. Beast ever again. Don't ever defend him or watch him.
Yeah, Mr. Beast doesn't have a bunch of old tweets linking him to this freak and suggesting that he was a massive fan of him. I guarantee you that if Jimmy was doing that shit back in the day, it would have been brought to light long ago.
Yo,
and his
it would have been brought to light once he hit 100 million
feet
subscribers.
would have been held to the same fire.
It shows a bias. Towards what?
What is this?
Towards creeps.
Do you want to keep...
Wait, what's the
acting
vid
like
about,
Mr.
gang?
Beast should be canceled forever or something?
I don't
No
think Mr.
one
Beast should be
one
canceled,
time
but
said
his friend
Mr.
should be
Beast
canceled.
You're the only one bringing him up at this point. I mean, everyone really just wants Chris to come out and explain why he was into that weird shit.
You should not be apologetic. I'm not apologetic, and now you're literally misgendering Chris.
He's probably more upset about that than he is about the core matter here that Chris was on some weird shit. I mean, this guy's brain is so dense. It just honestly starts to make me a little bit upset. Like, how can someone be
know
so
some screenshots
confident
of-
in this way of thinking and just be
On
so
Google Maps?
wrong?
You're spelling it the way she changed it to, but you're misgendering her. So I think that shows that you have a pretty severe bias, actually. You actually have a bias that leads you outside of reality and away from logic and truth.
Dude, it has to be one of the most
interesting.
ironic statements I've ever heard in my entire life.
Why are you being defensive? Well, you're just changing the complete
Yeah.
conversation because you don't have anything to say.
Yeah, it's
I
gotta
ain't
be the
gonna
most
lie,
ironic.
bro. I ain't gonna lie. With all the information I got, bro, defending Chris with everything that's here right now is crazy, right? But you know, you had to condone the bad stuff. You have to condone the bad stuff. You have to, right? Now, if Chris comes out and say everything, like, I mean, he can't even say they're fake. I mean, they're screenshots that he didn't delete. Now, if Chris comes out and, you know, shows proof that it's something else, hey, it's over with. It's over with him. Or her. I mean, her. Please don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me because I misgendered. They're gonna condone them. Like, look at these two niggas. They're the reason why we have Kick. If these two niggas didn't shut the fuck up about people gambling, yes, I understand. Gambling is not good for the kids, but if they found a way to do something about the gambling, bro, we wouldn't have Kick right now. Like, they want to hold people accountable when they want to hold people accountable. Like, I don't think they held Miskiff accountable when they came out that he was a little, you feel me, racist. Like, they pick and choose.
Running video of all time. Listen, Ethan, get some help, bro. As for Chris, we're gonna need some answers. Like, in my opinion, Mr. Beast don't really need to say shit about this. But Chris,
What's
like,
good,
if you
gang?
want to continue to have a platform online,
That is crazy. Let's finish this vid.
you need to explain yourself a little bit. Like, him just wiping his entire Twitter clean, it just does not look very good to me. But y'all let me know what you guys think down below.
GM Renty Pool, what's good? What's good, Aiden? Yo, this was a 2-hour reaction